Welcome back, guys. Another video. Holy shit! It's been a while. Yeah. Today we will be reviewing Soul Hackers 2. Oh, you can't really see it, but I have the copyright here. We will be reviewing Soul Hackers 2. Yeah. Let's get into it. Okay, Soul Hackers 2 is a game made by Atlus. What does it mean, you might say? Atlus is known for games like Persona 5, or Persona is just their most well-known name, I guess. Persona, Shin Megami Tensei is also really well-known. Almost all of Atlus's games are JRPGs and have basically the same mechanic. It's basically a gather demons. Like you can see it as kind of a Pokemon thing, where you have to gather these demons and these demons fight for you. No, your character fights, but you can equip different demons, and these demons change your abilities, you know? So you might find a demon that does fire damage, so you have fire abilities. You might find a demon that has electric abilities, so you have electric abilities, you know? But what's the most interesting part, in my opinion, is you can fuse these demons to create a new one, and that one might have fire and electric abilities, you know? So I find that really interesting. That's basically what Soul Hackers 2 is in a nutshell. Okay, let's start with the story. The story is basically, you know, the world is ending. There's this deity that can like wipe out the entire world. And, you know, because it has to be born again, you know, everything has to die until it can bloom again. That's basically it. And in order to do that, there's this evil gang. I forgot their name. It was something Shadow something. Of course, because it's evil, so it's something Shadow. They have to gather 5 rainbow-colored sperm cells. And when you have all 5 of them, you can unleash this deity. So yeah, the story was okay. I had some problems with it because it couldn't really capture me. There were some moments where I didn't care. But that's mostly because they have so much dialogue to go through, and I think the developers knew that, so they implemented a fucking button to fast forward the dialogue, and I can't, bro. I can't. You can basically just hold R1 and the dialogue will just go by until the point where you have to make a decision. The dialogue will just if you know if you know you need a fast forward button, there's probably some rewriting you should do. Because my god. But other than that, the story was pretty okay, you know? Okay, gameplay wise, the new thing from Soul Hackers 2, they always have this weird mechanic, you know? But the new thing for Soul Hackers 2 is the stacks. It's called the stacks. Yeah, the stack ability. If your demon uses maybe an electric ability, and the other demon that you attack is weak to that, then you gain 1 stack. So if you do that with all demons, you know, you gain stacks, and then at the end of your turn, those demons can perform those demons do some extra damage. Other than that, it plays pretty much like the rest of the Atlus library. It's just you go into a dungeon, you walk around, you see weird shadow things. If you hit them, you gain an advantage. If they run towards you, they get an advantage, and it's just a JRPG. It's just turn-based combat. Level design. I felt like the dungeons were really uninspired. I felt most of them were just, oh, here's a lab. Oh, here's a street. Oh, here's the access again. You know, I don't know, man. It's the most creativity they showed was in the last dungeon. I feel like they went more all out, like world-ending stuff there. But that's, yeah, it's only in the last dungeon, you know, where you kind of expect it to go all out. But other than that, the dungeons felt really uninspired. It felt like a little bit of a drag to walk through. It was just mostly a linear path with very minor puzzle elements. I like it when the dungeons have like little puzzle elements that you have to do. Okay, so in general, the game is pretty okay. It's pretty okay. It's not a bad game. It's not an amazing game. It's an okay game that you can spend some hours in. I completed it in like 30 hours. So it's not an incredibly massive long game. Because, yeah, Atlas can do that thing, you know. Persona is like 100 hours or something. No, this one is a bit shorter. 30 hours. It's doable. You will gain some enjoyment out of it. I always like fusing the demons and see what they can come up with. Or see what they fuse into. And, you know, gaining different abilities. Like, oh, this one has fire, ice, and electric. What? That's insane. So yeah, that's mostly what I like to do. You know, just gather demons and fuse them together. I think that's very fun. So I give Soul Hackers a 6 out of 10. I would, if you really want to play it, I would just wait for a sale. You know, it's not amazing. It's not a fucking amazing game that you have to play. It's just okay. Thanks for watching this video. I hope I'll see you in the next little review that I do. I want to keep this a little bit shorter. Just reviews in general. I want to keep the longer videos for video essays or reactions, you know. Yeah, I want to do like little reviews. I really like doing this. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.